Welcome, everyone. Welcome to class today. If you've been carrying something heavy in your heart, if there's emotions you pushed down because you didn't know what to do with them, if you're ready to finally let go of what you've been holding on to, this practice is for you. I'm Leah Mattinson, and today we're going to use Qi Gong to release emotional tension stored in your body. You know, emotions aren't just in your head. They live in your tissues as well. Your muscles, your organs, they're distressed with our emotions. That's why sometimes you feel grief in your chest, like, I can't breathe, anxiety in your belly, like, oh my goodness, things are not good down here, or anger in your shoulders or your back. So today we're going to move through it. We'll let it go. We'll learn how to let it move through, because emotions are real. Right? Emotions are real. This practice is safe. Whatever wants to move through is welcome. Whatever wants to move through you is welcome. So let's begin. Before we release any emotional stuck energy, we need to feel safe. Your nervous system won't let go, really, unless it feels held. And so lots of people haven't been held in a very long time, or just it's not been healing, right? So we're going to take a moment just to wrap your arms around yourself in a gentle hug. Cross them so your hands rest on opposite shoulders. And so if you're not quite as flexible, just have them crossed a little lower, right? Just hold yourself where you can comfortably. All right, so give yourself a nice hug, take a deep breath in, and feel yourself being held. Close your eyes, really soak in this loving embrace from yourself. Gently rock and sway side to side. We do this with little children, with babies, this rocking side to side. This, when we do it ourselves, is called self-havening. It tells your body you're safe now. Right? So in, exhale, just let go of that hug. Place both hands over your heart and feel your heartbeat. Close your eyes. In a quiet internal voice, whisper to yourself, it's safe to let go. It's safe to let go. Beautiful. Your body is ready. So just relax, arms in the front, round like you're holding a beach ball, right? So arms are going to float up in front, gathering energy, and then they're going to float down. So when they float up, it's on a sea of light energy. Imagine scooping up heavy feelings, bringing hands to your chest, acknowledging it, and then exhaling strongly and pushing it away. So you inhale, acknowledge, exhale. And make a sound if you want. We use sounds. People don't even really notice that we actually use sounds all the time, right? But we're intentionally using sounds to move through this blocked emotional energy. So acknowledging and inhale, arms floating up. Exhale, arms floating down, acknowledging and inhale, arms floating up. Gathering, exhale, acknowledging, and inhale, arms floating up. Last time, exhale, acknowledging, and and sometimes we can't even put words on our emotions. We just know that we're feeling a little down, a little blue, a little angry. So we can use our healing sounds to move that energy through without naming it. The next movement we're going to do is called the tiger. This releases frustration and anger in the liver. So make your hands into tiger claws. This is fierce. This is your inner tiger, right? So reaching forward with one claw and then the other, you're going to claw like down the bark of a tree. And you can make your stance just a little further apart so you can come down. and scoop up. So you're going to make sounds, growl if you want. There's nobody there to hear, right? So it's exhale and inhale. Exhale, inhale. And if you can't go down very far, don't. Like, just bring it down this little bit of a way, right? So let's just roar together a little. Good. Clearing that energy, the stagnant energy. Good. Exhale. And then when you finish this movement, just a little roar to bring it to a close. And I don't say I'm doing a perfect tiger sound, but just do it for yourself to release that stuck emotional energy. So just do it again together. Good. All right. Bring feet back to center. We're going to do a little knocking on our kidneys. So hands, palms flat. Do a little knocking on your lower back and on the kidney area. And this just helps to activate adrenals, and it stops and it activates the parasympathetic system. Takes us out of fight or flight. Good. So just relax. Good. We're going to do a little activation for the heart and where grief and sadness live in our lungs and heart. So palms in front of the heart center. We're going to inhale deeply. Exhale, arms wide open, expanding the chest and looking up. And inhale. Bring hands back to center. So exhale. Really use your breath and that healing sound. Let your heart breathe. Inhale and return. So exhale. Heart is open. Inhale. Good. Exhale. And tears may come. That's not weakness. That is release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. I'm back to center. Now for a full emotional cleanse, I just want you to stand tall and reach your arms overhead. Imagine a waterfall of pure light above you. Arms come down and let the waterfall pour through you, washing through your head, your face, your throat. Back, inhaling up. Arms floating down past your heart, belly, legs, and into the earth. Inhale, arms floating up. Exhale, arms floating down, shaking off the last drops, last time. So inhale. Let's just flick off those last drops of water one more time. Flicking it off. Good. Come to center. We're just going to do a little more of a deep breath and release with a long ah sound. So inhale and ah. Inhale. Ah. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. You'll feel a vibration through your body when you do it as a vibrational tone. Place your hands on your heart again. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Feeling our feelings takes courage, and most people avoid it their whole lives, but you showed up and you moved through it. So put hands back to center, your feet together. Take a moment just to thank yourself. Thank your body for carrying these emotions and for cleansing and releasing them through the breath. Whatever you felt was perfect, whether you felt silly because it's the first time doing these practices, or whatever you released was right. And whatever is still there, it will be ready when it's ready to be released. You're not broken, you are healing. You are not too much, you are human, and you were divinely designed to feel, to process, and release, right? So my hope for you today is that the heavy things grow lighter. Did your heart have space for joy again today for a little bit? Be gentle with yourself in the days ahead. Be kind to yourself today. Drink water, rest if you need to. If this practice touched you, share it with someone carrying something heavy. Subscribe for more healing flows. I'm Leah Mattinson. Breathe deep, stay vital, and I'll see you in the next practice.